A new study out this morning reveals sweepstakes, lottery, and prize scams cost Americans millions of dollars each year. The Better Business Bureau calls these schemes some of the most serious and pervasive frauds operating today. In the past 3 years, the group says more than 460,000 Americans have reported losing more than $330 million. Anna Werner shows us how the scams work. Anna, good morning.
Good morning, John. Well, the Better Business Bureau says these crooks are professionals. They might take advantage of someone in your family, and they can be very convincing, as they were with one St. Louis man who believed he had won a chance to pay off his debts.
They said, congratulations, Mr. Walker. You have won the Jamaica Sweepstakes.
Alan Walker had just moved to St. Louis in 2015 when the call came in on his cell phone telling him he'd won $94,000. It would be delivered soon, and all he had to do was send them a fee for taxes.
They kept on telling me, oh, well, he took the wrong route. He'd be there soon. Just wait.
Walker sent them 2 checks totaling $5,500, all his savings. They didn't show up with the prize. Then he got repeated calls to send money to different people. And that's when he realized it was a scam.
Well, I really felt kind of empty inside and ridiculous that I got, beat like that.
Steve Baker is the lead investigator for the Better Business Bureau.
Most of the people that are cold calling you are from either Jamaica or Costa Rica.
Baker says nearly 3,000 people reported sweepstakes and lottery scams to the BBB's scam tracker in 2017. That same year, the FTC and the FBI combined received more than 145,000 complaints about the scams. Losses topped over $100 million. The BBB's study says scammers contact their victims to get their personal information every way they can, through cold calling, text messages, internet pop-ups, the mail, and social media like Facebook.
The fact that they've really migrated to social media means there's a huge new audience that's being introduced to these.
Facebook told us in a statement these scams violate our policies. We have a dedicated team and automated systems to help detect and block these kinds of scams. Baker encourages relatives and friends of older consumers to help them avoid becoming fraud victims by educating them.
If you think you've won a lottery or sweepstakes and somebody wants money for taxes or for a third party or for any other reason, they're crooks. Do not send money.
Well, Baker says the actual number of victims could be up to 10 times higher than actually reported because victims are often too embarrassed to admit they were scammed. And of course, if you think you're being scammed, search the names of those sweepstakes and those companies on the internet. Look them up, because a lot of times you'll find a bunch of people who say, hey, this is a scam.
Yeah.
Really got to watch out for them.
Anytime you're asked to send money, though, Anna, that's always a big tip-off. But you get so excited when you hear, but I'm going to win $94,000.
And they just want to believe.
Yeah.
People want to believe.
Think about how cold-blooded the other person on the end of the line is, who's talking to you knowing he's talking you out of your life savings.
Yep.
They don't care. Thank you, Anna Warner.
Thank you
very much.